Hello my dear students, welcome back to your English class. Now today students, we will start a new chapter from your grammar book, that is chapter number 16, articles. Now this chapter will be divided into two videos. That means the explanation I will divide it into two videos. In the first video, I will explain it to you about a and an, which are indefinite articles, and in the next video I will explain it to you about the, which is the definite article. Now let's concentrate on the indefinite articles today, that is a and an. Let's look at the board. Chapter 16, articles. Now first we will know what are articles. Now we all know, at least we have heard, that the words a, an and the are called articles, right? Now, we use them before nouns in a phrase or a sentence. Now, where we use these? We use these articles before nouns in a phrase or in a sentence. Okay? Now, we will know where we can place a, where we can place an in this video. I will clear all the doubts here. Now, let's look at the board. A or an. Now, students, we use a and an with singular countable nouns. Now, what are singular countable nouns? Let's know it one by one. We use a and an with singular countable nouns. That means we can place a or an before nouns, those which are singular as well as they are countable. That means the nouns need to be singular and they need to be countable. Then only we can place a or an before it. We will look at two examples which I have written on the board today. Let's look at the examples. Karan is reading a book. Now, what is Karan doing here? Karan is reading a book. Now, here, let's look at the word book. Is it singular or is it plural? Obviously, it is singular. So, I have placed a before it. Now, you can ask me a question. Why can't I place an here? Obviously, there is a reason. I will clear it. Next example, let's see. Aisha is eating an apple. Now, what is Aisha doing? Aisha is eating an apple. Now, here apple is a singular noun. So that is why I have placed an here. Now, why can't I place a here? There is a reason behind it. I will come to that. Okay. Now, we will know another point which we have to keep in mind while placing a or an. We do not use a or an with plural or uncountable nouns. Now, we cannot place a or an with plural nouns or uncountable nouns. It is not possible. Okay? So, we have to keep in mind that the nouns should be singular and they should be countable. Now, a question may arise as to what are countable nouns and what are uncountable nouns. Obviously, I will discuss about it. Now, what are countable nouns? Let's look at the board. Countable nouns are names of items that can be counted. That means we can count those nouns. So, countable nouns are names of items that can be counted. That means those nouns that can be counted are called countable nouns. Now, let's take some examples. Like for example, tables. Now, if there are 4 tables, We can count 1, 2, 3, 4. So they are countable. Chairs, pens. So these examples I have written on the board. Now there are some more examples in your book as well. Let's look at those examples also. First is apples. Apples are countable. Second is oranges. And third one is books. All these are countable. Okay. Now let's move on to the next set, that is uncountable nouns. Now what are uncountable nouns then? Uncountable nouns are names of items that cannot be counted. That means uncountable nouns are names of items that cannot be counted. That means those nouns which cannot be counted at all. Like, let's look at the board. There are some examples. First is milk. Can we count milk? No, it is not possible. Then money. Then air. Air is everywhere. Can we count it? And then is sugar. So I have written all these examples on the board. Milk, money, air, sugar. There are many, many more. Okay. Now we will look at the examples which are there given in your book. First is rice. We can't count rice. Then water. Then love, news. All these are uncountable nouns. Okay, students? Now we have to keep some rules in mind. Then only we can place a correctly and an correctly. Let's look at the board. We use an before words beginning with a vowel sound. I am reading it again. We use an before words beginning with a vowel sound. That means when we pronounce a set of words, if the sound is coming that of a vowel, then we can place an before it. Okay, everybody? Let's look at the examples. An apple. So when we pronounce apple, the sound of A is coming, right? So I have placed an before it. Next is the example, an honest reply. Now here, when we pronounce honest, so the sound of O-N-I-S-T is coming. So the sound of O is coming here. So that is why H is silent here. And since when we pronounce this word honest, the sound of O is coming, so I have placed an before it. An honest reply. Next example is an R. Now here also H is silent, and when we pronounce R, then the sound of O is coming. That is why I have placed an before it. Now we will move on to the next rule. Where to place A? Now we use A before words beginning with the consonant sound. Now that means we can place A before words. When we pronounce those words, then the sound which will come, that should be of a consonant. Let's take up some examples. A ball. Now when we pronounce ball, then the sound of B is coming. Next is a university. Now here when we pronounce university, the sound of Y-O-U is coming. And the sound of Y is here. So that is why we place A instead of an here. Okay, students? In the next example, a useful. So why have placed A here? Because when we pronounce useful, the sound which is coming, that is Y-O-O-S-F-U-L. Use. So that is why it is giving a consonant sound. That is the Y sound. So I have placed A instead of an here. So students, reading these two rules, we come to know why I have placed A before book here. Because when we pronounce book, then the sound of B is coming and B is a consonant. So I have placed A. Again, when we pronounce apple, the sound of A is coming and A is a vowel. So I have placed an here. So student, this was the complete explanation of the first part of this chapter dealing with A or an. So I hope all your doubts are cleared. Now you can place A and an in the correct place correctly. Right, everybody? I will again meet you in the next video with the definite article the. Till then, goodbye everyone. Stay at home and be safe. Thank you everyone.